This is Henry Rose, Dalton Community TV. I'm here in the Stationery Factory in Dalton, and in a short while we'll be speaking with Steve Sears, who's the owner of this building. What looks like an abandoned factory turns into a lively night spot for all kinds of events. There are several businesses being located here, and it's very exciting to see what's going on here, and look forward to talking with Steve in a few minutes. So what are some of the businesses that you have here, and what are some of the events going on here?
Well, we have quite a few businesses. I'll run through them quickly and try to not miss anybody. But we have Marion Bergen, who is a resident of Dalton, and she has an acupuncture business, Dalton Community Acupuncture. She also, along with private appointments, she has the community acupuncture on Tuesdays and Thursdays for people who don't have enough money to pay for a full appointment. And next to her is Sara Paul. She works for a company called Monrovia. She does their marketing and their graphic design. They're a nationally, I don't know if it's syndicated, but they're a national nursery. They supply plants and landscaping type things across the United States. And Dave Williams has a company called Kamira. They supply very high-end printing papers that are sourced from Europe. And then Lena Harrington Esco has a massage therapy, and she also does health counseling. And Fu has a business called Berkshire Light Photography. He does portrait photography for people. Weddings is one of his specialties, and student photography. Jeremy LeBeau has JRL Construction. They have their main office here. They do all types of construction. They've done a lot for us in the building, as well as they build houses and all types of construction projects. One of our largest tenants is RBD Electronics. They do custom circuit boards that people can't find, that are not available anyplace else, but they also take in, their main businesses where they'll take in computers off of lease. They verify that these computers are sound to go back out onto the market, and they'll provide those all across the globe. So they're a global company that really is taking products that other people wouldn't normally use and reselling them and making sure they're something that doesn't go to the landfill, which is a great thing. Then we have Silver Bear Distillery. They are a startup distilling company. They are in the process of proofing out their system right now. They'll be making spirits locally here, which is a wonderful thing. They have a beautiful setup that you can come and see, and they have a tasting room on the main floor right off of what we call our big room. We have Shire Brew House, which is a nano brewery. They're making all types of craft beers. They also have a kitchen, so they're serving food. They're currently open Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 4 until midnight, and then they have a Saturday brunch from 10 to 2. And they have live music on the weekends, which is free to go see, and they're doing a great job making some really great craft brews down there. When we go up a couple floors, we have Currency Coffee and George Shoemaker's company, and they are providing coffee and tea and coffee equipment for retail sale throughout the region. So they're really throughout the Northeast, and even I think they're stretching down the East Coast, which is great. But they also, besides just coffee, they'll provide equipment. So if you have a company that needs an espresso machine or something like that, they'll actually provide that type of equipment. And then we have Scott Taylor, who is a painter. So he's a artistic painter, and he's been great in helping us with lots of different things. So he's got a lot of experience in business. He used to have Tailored Sound back when I was young, a wonderful company, and so it's great to have him here as well. We have Brett Farrell, who has 9 East screen printing, and Brett's extremely talented, does all types of applique work for vehicles, for windows, for he does t-shirts and signs and things like that as well. So next to Brett is McDermott Design, which is just being built, and that's a father-son team of Dave McDermott and Nathan McDermott, and Dave's background is in machining, and Nathan's background is in art, even though they don't do that full-time. Now they are collaborating on a business where they will be making custom furniture, which is really some very high-end stuff, very, very nice. We have a new tenant coming in this month. Mary Frost has her bookkeeping business. That will start up probably in February, so we're just taking one of the offices and upgrading it. So I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I may have. So that's.
They'll be letting you know, Steve.
Yes, I know. As for events,
Yes.
if you stationery, really important to know, is with ERY. So if you go and look for us online, make sure you spell it correctly. E is for envelope. That's what somebody has taught me. But we have a website. It's stationeryfactory.com with a hyphen in the middle of the two words. And we also have a Facebook page. And if you go on either of those, you can kind of see what's going on, get a look at the rooms. And my wife, Maria, has recently redone the website, and we've created a newsletter, and it goes out once or twice a month, or maybe less if we don't have a lot going on. We have some really nice stuff coming up. We have the Taste of the Berkshires, where we'll have, that's on the 22nd of February. It's a Thursday night where we'll have hopefully 20 or more local restaurants throughout the Berkshires who will bring some their foods to try. This is a benefit for the Junior League, and I think it is the Junior League's 80th year celebration. So it's really a wonderful thing. They are really promoting young women and the causes that help them better themselves, and it's a great group of people. So we're happy to host that. The Saturday after that is Villainesque. It's a masquerade ball, and it's really sounds very interesting. I've never seen anything like this, so this will be the first one I've seen, but this is supported by groups that do Renaissance Fair type things, and it's should be a really fun time. Following that, we have the Albany Berkshire Ballet. We'll have a premiere dance here that will probably have somewhere between 3 and 5 premiere dances. That's a fundraiser for the Albany Berkshire Ballet. We're really happy to have them. That will be on the 10th of March. And then we have the BEAT, Berkshire Environmental Action Team. We'll be having a number of events through the beginning of April, stretching right through to Earth Day, where we'll have the Earth Expo, which is something that is near and dear to my heart and really important for our community. Following that, we have a packed weekend. We have the One Berkshire Creative Resources Conference on a Thursday. I think that's the 26th of April. Then on the 27th, we have the United Cerebral Palsy fundraiser with a tribute band to Journey called Voyage, and I guess the singer Hugo is a nationally known singer, and so that come out and support United Cerebral Palsy. And then the day after that, Saturday the 28th, we have a fundraiser for Moments House, which helps families with family members that have cancer, and how do you deal with this huge problem that we all have in our lives. And that's a full day bluegrass festival with bands that are coming from all over the Northeast to support them. And the Friday after that, which is May 4th, we have the Berkshire United Way will be having a fundraiser here, and we're still working on the details of that, but they want to make that one of the best parties for young people in the county. So that's a taste of what's on the near-term horizon, and if you go to the website, you can see that on the events page.
Steve, a lot of us refer to you as the mayor of Dalton. How do you respond to that?
It makes me laugh because Dalton's a town. We don't have a mayor. We have a select board, fortunately. No, thank you, Henry. It's a compliment.
Well, you grew up here, you know the town, you know the street, you know the people, you know the woods, and you're doing the town a great service by turning this building into something great.
Well, thank you. It's a passion. I can't. I'm not doing it alone. We have just the most wonderful people helping us. We really do, and also the neighbors. You know, it really does take a community to make something work, and we have a lot of people who are pitching in, and there's an immense amount of talent locally here. And one of the things I really didn't talk about, but I do want to mention, is we are building an area for performances that is near and dear to my heart, and we hope to be able to have bands from all over the region want to come here to actually do live recordings. We actually did a video shoot yesterday with a band, which was great. But it's not just for any single type of music, it's for all types of music, and dance and theater. We've had a play reading last summer, which the first reading of a play from a local playwright, Mike Dowling. It's fabulous. We hope to do more of that type of thing. So we really want to bring the arts to Dalton. I think it's part of the new economy, and I don't think Dalton really had a place in that new economy, and I think our vision is now to make sure that not only do we have a place, but we have a significant place, and that people will recognize this. So I'm hopeful that we can be successful in that, but I'm also hopeful that not just the neighbors here, but the town and the region, and I don't mean just Dalton, but the whole Berkshire region supports these efforts. It's very important for us, and we're just trying to make it something that you don't see a dilapidated building, but rather you walk in and you have an experience that hopefully you'll never forget in a positive way.
Thank you for talking with me, Steve.
Thanks, Henry. My pleasure.